And the teams do come out here at Arbour Park. It's Slough Town versus Hemel Hempstead in the National League South. Hemel, of course, wearing their all-green kit, very smart. Slough, of course, in their amber navy blue strip. I'll quickly briefly go through the teams then for you. For Slough then this evening, in goal is Dan Lincoln. Captaining the side this evening is Joe Dandy, as Slough make 5 changes to the side that drew with Farnborough on Saturday. For also in the squad this evening is Jamal Prosper, Matt Lench, Nathan Minas, Johnny Goddard, Scott Davis, Temi Aweka, Tyrese Dice, Manash Sundiri and Mikael Platt makes the starting 11. On the bench for Slough is Dan Bayliss, Gary Abasogan, Slavi Sparzov, Kian Austin and David Ogbonna. And then for the away side this evening, Hemel Hempstead Town. In goal is Craig King, Montel McKenzie, Joshua Williams, Kyle O'Connor, Ajay, George Williams, who is also the captain of the away side, Giuseppe Ree, Brandon Barzi, who is on loan, just recently signed from Dartford just in the last few days, Chris Smith, Tyrese Briscoe, Tyrell Newton and Miles Judd is the starting 11 for the visitors. And on the bench is Joshua Hill, Alfie Matthews, Giuseppe Iacofano, Terrell Whitaker and Bailey Brown. Looking to stretch that 11-game unbeaten run here at Arbour Park to 12. Bit of a cheap one there from Hemel to give away. Now Matt Lynch tries to make something of it as the ball comes into the middle of the box there, and it's a bit of a rushed effort from Minas, but it is a shot on target for Slough. Scott Davis is over the free kick, so I think he's trying to find Prosper, but it's a little bit too deep and it's headed away. Although Platt is there and picks it up. He strikes from range. It's a fantastic effort on his left foot there.
Decent opportunity there from Platt.
Yeah, had King a little bit worried there as he went down to potentially have to make the save. It's now with the feet of Newton. Across to Joshua Williams. It's a great long ball there, chested down by Jack Ifana there into the path of Williams. Potential move this from Hemel here. It's a strike, I think that was a strike from range there. It's managed to fall to the feet of Jack Ifana, and he turns and swivels on it and gets a strike away.
Good chance there for their top goal scorer.
Prosper the throw. He's not got many options to throw it to, but he has found Goddard. Tries to flick it over a couple of defenders into the box. Platt's there fighting away for possession. It's a strike towards goal. It's a good save by King. Minas finds the keeper. And he's in!
There we have it. Goals to open up the game.
And there we go. Slough have found the goal to take the lead here at Arbour Park. The only reason why I was kind of surprised, I wasn't sure if Minas was in an offside position at all. There was no flag though from the referee as the strike came in from Goddard.
Or if the goalie had it in his hands, because he did look like he crunched that ball.
But maybe just that little bit of luck for Slough has come to fruition as Minas has rounded the keeper and fired it into King's net. And now George Williams with a great turn away, but again,
Platt could be away here.
Prosper with the clearance, and it has come to Platt. Can he get a strike towards goal? Oh, and it's just towards the near post in the end. Just needed to drag that back across goal.
I think he's had a rush of blood there. He definitely should have chosen the other side of the goal there.
It's now Dice making a run up this left side. Finds Lench. Lench though loses out. Just taking his time a bit too much there on the ball, and there's a run forward here from George Williams. Looking to go past the Wecker. Williams goes down.
Oh, I'm not too... Oh, might be biased here, but that did look like he shoved him to the ground.
Yeah, I would take my bias cap off there. I thought that was a penalty.
Yeah, so did I.
I thought Wecker wasn't quite ready for the burst of pace forward from George Williams past him.
And then he seemed to put his arm out,
and it looked more like he was nudging him in the back there rather than the shoulder. It's back again with Newton there, and then Lench and Dice combining to nick it away from him, and the referee has blown for half-time. A couple of interesting talking points right at the end of that first half. But this game now, we're just looking for it to continue to open up a bit more. But it's a good scoreline, of course, for the Rebels at the moment. It's Slough Town 1, Hemel Hempstead Town 0 after that goal from Nathan Minas. Again, Lench there just keeping the ball alive.
Brilliant
Chance now for Goddard to find Mikel Platt, and he just scuffs the shot there on the outside of his left boot.
Had to at least get there on target, I feel.
Not only do I think he had to get on target, he had to take it very quickly though, didn't he? Because he had a number of Hemel players closing in on his position. Good bit of communication there from Joe Dandy, just asking Oweka to leave the ball, and actually Minassau has found himself on the end of this. He cuts it across to Johnny Goddard. Can he finish it? He has finished it. He has doubled Slough's lead. Excellent bit of play there between the two players there to find Goddard.
And there's the cushion.
That's what we wanted. It's been a fantastic start to this second half from Slough, and it's just good to see, isn't it, that it has paid off in the end, because usually we're used to periods of possession recently where it hasn't quite worked out for Slough, but they've definitely made this one count. Now Scott Davis is going to try a long ball forward, chested down though by Judd. Finds Newton, who gets it wide, although he's met by Dice there. Newton again, they're just turning away from Goddard, and then that's another late challenge, although Slough will come forward with the ball. Platt fires in towards Minas, and
Had to finish that, I think.
he needed to do better than Nathan Minas, although Sandiri now has just remained down on the floor after a late challenge on him. And there's been a lot of those now in this entire game from
There's been a lot of
Hemel.
late challenges.
The other substitution there, Tyrell Whittaker gets, I think, actually one of his first touches on the ball. Now gets his second. There's a little bit of space here, Tyrell Whittaker. Ball's just been picked away from him, although it's going to fall to George Williams, who strikes towards goal. I think it may have taken a slight deflection as it headed towards Dan Lincoln's near post. It's a good save by him in the end.
First real chance for them, really.
And there we go.
Game.
That is the first real chance for Hemel as the clock just ticks over the 74th minute mark. Again, Bailey Brown there lurking at the back post. He's being marked by Oweka. It's not often you actually see Oweka looking a little bit smaller than Brown there, who's gone down, but a bit of a punch away there from Lincoln. It's played back into the box. It's awkward again. Header from Lench. Hemel keep the move alive, and it's a strike towards goal from George Williams, the captain there. It's a curving effort, and Lincoln just allows it to go out of play because I think he recognised that it wasn't on target. But perhaps maybe they might rethink, because Dan Bayliss is actually just walking across below us now. Free kick's fired in, headed by, I believe that was Lench there. It's still in the Slough box though. It's Bailey Brown now causing a bit of a fuss. Oh, and a bit of a twist and a turn there from Tyrell Whittaker. He tries to strike the ball towards goal as he was falling to the ground there. That's well held by Lincoln.
Moments again from Hemel, which have all of a sudden turned into a good footballing side.
Potentially maybe a double substitution. Free kick's fired in, punched away by Lincoln. Big claims for handball against Hemel there, not given. This is awkward from Slough. They just need to clear their lines at this point, although there's now a break on potentially with Manash Sandiri leading the line. It's now with Joe Dandy who's joined him. He's actually picked out a good pass in the middle there to Platt. Gives it back to Dandy.
Brilliant cross ball there from Dandy.
Yeah, he's found Lench in the box, still with Matt Lench. Can he strike towards goal? He tries right at the very end there. It's deflected out for a corner kick. And this is exactly what Slough needed to get themselves back up the other end of the pitch. Jay now finding Joshua Williams again. They try and beat Dandy. Whips in a great ball in again. Davis's header there, followed up by Jamal Prosper. And Minas again is causing...
It's been non-stop, hasn't it?
He has.
This game.
I'm surprised he's not knackered at this point. Joshua Williams tries a right-footed ball into the box this time. Oh, and it's just clipped off the crossbar there in the end. I think it was Montel McKenzie just turning around on the ball.
Close chance there from Hemel for consolation at the end. Brilliant defending there again from Jammers.
Yeah, attempted cross by Whittaker, blocked by Prosper. And then Minas again just trying to create any sort of nuisance he can be there, holding up the Hemel play. And there is the full-time whistle from the referee. It's finished at Harbour Park. Slough Town 2, Hemel Hempstead Town 0. A late first half strike from Nathan Minas, followed up by a second half goal from Johnny Goddard. It was awkward though towards the end of this second half where Hemel Hempstead had a brief flurry spell, 5 to 10 minutes, where They may have looked to score, but in the end the Rebels have held out. And as I said, it's finished here at Albert Park, 2-0 to Slough.